Hey, what is going on, party people? I feel like it's been way too long since I vlogged anything, but decided today was the day. As of today, I only got 21 days left before I leave for my trip. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I am definitely feeling the pressure. I'm feeling stressed. I feel like I'm definitely not as prepared as I thought I was gonna be, but you know, it'll get there. Right now, I am headed over to a tax specialist. So I did my taxes like a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I thought I got that all squared away and I was gonna get a nice little tax return. Turns out I was in some medical plan that like my parents were a part of that they didn't tell me about. So I got something in the mail from the IRS and I need to go get this thing squared away. But I just figured I'd pick up the vlogging camera today and take you guys along with me and see what happens. Plot twist of the day. That place was charging way too much. So I called the IRS and the lady was actually really helpful and walked me through the whole process. Definitely not as hard as I thought it was going to be, and got that all finished up. Just got to fax that in, then hope to God I get my tax return. If you guys can't notice, in my last video there was a piano right there that used to be there. I sold that. Focus. So I sold that and now there's just an empty space, but my parents told me I could get a cut of the sale, which was really nice of them. So that helped me out a little bit. It's funny, I think like the last video I made was that unboxing video that you guys probably just saw the other day, but it's been a while since that unboxing video. I returned a bunch of the things I bought in that video. Yeah, I returned that shirt that was like really expensive and I just ended up picking up another one. I got this cocoon mummy liner. This is good for when you don't have sheets at a hostel or something. Apparently some hostels actually charge you for extra sheets, which is, why would you do that when you could just bring your own? So I went with the microfiber one as opposed to the silk one. You could get a silk one, I think it's lighter and probably feels better, but that goes for like $70. Yeah, I wasn't having that. I kept the down jacket for now. Still like am debating whether or not I should return that or not, but I haven't actually gotten the bag that I ordered from eBags. They're taking actually way too long with that. It's kind of annoying. I was hoping to get that whole thing situated. But I also picked up a bunch of these things, 3 of these to be exact. These are packing cubes. They help you stay organized while you throw stuff in your backpack. Helps you stay organized and you can pull things out faster because you know where things are. I actually almost totally forgot. I got a new lens. Classic me, when I picked up this camera, I thought I needed like the best lens, so I bought this like huge, nice Sigma lens. Turns out that that's actually really heavy and not conducive to vlogging. So I actually sold that thing on eBay, but I got enough money to buy the lens I'm shooting on now, which is a Canon ultra wide. This one also got really good reviews. It's a really cool lens. Definitely a lot lighter when I'm vlogging like this, and then I think it's actually just better for vlogging in general. That's what's going on so far in my life. So I forgot to tell you guys about like the biggest purchase I made since the last time I started vlogging, and that was to buy a couple Eurail Passes. So I feel like Eurail Passes, just from like the research that I was doing, got like a bad rep. People said that they didn't end up using the days that they bought, or it wasn't worth the money and it was way too expensive. And I totally get that, because that was pretty much my notion when I was looking at these things. Like, because I thought When you buy a Eurail Pass, it's just like you're set, you're good to go. You could use that to go wherever you want. You don't have to pay any more money. But it turns out that there's some cases like with high-speed trains or definitely overnight trains where you need to make a reservation for a seat or else you're not going to be allowed like on the train, which is weird. So it's like you're paying for this like really expensive pass, but like there's also going to be cases where you have to end up paying even more money just to get a seat on that train. And then there's like limited spaces and things like that. The first one I bought was actually a global pass. It was like a 2-month, 10-day, plus I got an extra 2 days because that's kind of the deal that they're giving out right now on the Eurail website. That just essentially means that I have 2 months to use up 12 travel days. I'm definitely using that to make my way from Lisbon, Portugal, through Spain, hitting up like Madrid, Barcelona, those places, going to France, going to Paris, and then a couple other cities in France as well. And then probably going up to Switzerland and then down to Italy. That pass came out to like $510, which wasn't too bad, I think, unless I don't end up using things, in which case I probably made a huge mistake. I bought another Eurail Pass. That one is not global, but it's like a select pass that allows me to travel through Austria, Germany, Benelux, I'm forgetting one, and also the Czech Republic. So that one is also a 2-month pass, but I got 6 days plus 1 extra day, so that's 7 travel days in 2 months there that I'm going to use up in those 4 countries. And then from there, probably head to London, I'm assuming, and just stay in England for a little bit and then move on, end my European excursion there. Just cooking up some lunch right now. What's on the menu? Some ground beef. So I feel like I've eaten the same way forever, like ever since college, ever since like my bro days. It was like all about like eating like lean meats and like watching your carbs and all that stuff. I feel like my cooking and my eating habits are definitely gonna have to change when I go overseas. That's actually like my biggest concern right now, is how I'm gonna do with food over there, because I'm actually gluten intolerant, which I found out like 3 years ago, and I've been gluten-free ever since. But I don't know how like being gluten-free works in Europe. Like I know in America nowadays it's like the easiest thing, just because all the hipsters that hopped on to the gluten-free craze, they definitely helped the cause, because now I feel like there's like way more gluten-free options everywhere when you go to the supermarket. But I don't know if it's the same way in Europe as it is in America. And also, I don't want to be paying for gluten-free things while I'm overseas, just because they're that much more expensive than regular food. I'm definitely going to have to figure that out. Might have to become like a raw vegan or like a fruitarian or something like that. Definitely not. So there's the finished product right there. Got my meat, got my French fries. These are French fries I always get. This brand is delicious. Rosemary's are alright, but yeah, so after you cook it all up, you just throw it in one big Tupperware and you got meals for a week. It's that simple, and that looks delicious. So it's definitely been a couple days since that last video was shot. The map that has all like the rails, different routes that you can take when you have like the Eurail Pass. So that's what I've been up to for like the past week. Just trying to plot everything out and get everything all situated, try to get all like my checklist for all the things I need to get for this trip, get everything all ready. So it hasn't been too much filming because it's not exciting stuff at all, but yeah, one of my really good buddies is actually doing a stand-up show tonight, and I am about to go show some support, show some love. This is actually his 3rd show, and it should be a good time. Brandon, what are the nerves like right now?
Now we can mess with it more. It's game time now. Someone smells real good though. Open wine, that's you. You have to have 20 beers each though. 200 plus beers each.
That's what they meant by open mic. Brandon, they got the full band out now. They got the full band out there.
They're just gonna play me out. Right? Yo, is this something like for music only? Yeah. I thought somebody was saying it was comedy open mic. That's Fridays? Not all Fridays. Oh, okay. You gotta check the open.
Brandon just found out this open mic is for bands.
We gotta go. Oh my god. We gotta fucking go. That's so funny.
It's just like a full band. So the night actually didn't go as planned. My friend actually misread the website, and turns out the open mic was for bands and not for stand-up comedy, so that was pretty funny, but still had a great time, still had an awesome time with friends. I feel like now that the day is moving closer and closer to like when I'm leaving, it's like I'm getting more and more nostalgic, and it's like, it's definitely good to just find time to like hang out with the people you care about the most, and because who knows, like if all goes well, I probably won't see these people for a while, so definitely got to maximize that time. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.